Hello. My life is very topsy-turvy right now. Just this past weekend has just been literally crazy and stressful, and the next week is going to be even worse. And so today I decided to make a video for you guys because I wanted to talk about my weekend. It is currently Sunday night at like 9:30, and I was just like, it's a perfect time to make and upload a video onto YouTube. So here goes. Friday evening about 6:15, I'm heading home from Music Man rehearsals because, again, I told you I have a lead role. I told you about 4 videos ago. I have a lead role in a Music Man. I'm Mrs. Peru, and it's going to be this weekend. So we're having rehearsals till 6. So about 6:15. I'm driving. I'm going to pick up supper for my mom and I get in a car accident. I've only had one accident before, and it was only like my bumper got clipped by a car, and the other car had like a side swipe or something. And it was my fault completely, but it was just like $10 for the damage. I don't even know. But that was my fault. But this was actually not my fault, and it's a lot worse. It's the same car, and it was on the same street. And I'm beginning to think that that street is just cursed because I also got a speeding ticket one day on that same street. So, a speeding ticket and now 2 accidents on the same street. I'm starting to think it's just either bad luck because it comes in threes, or I just should stay away from that street forever. So, getting on with a car accident. Thing is, somebody in front of me decided to turn, 2 cars in front of me decided to turn. So the person in front of me, they braked, and I was just like, I'm going along at 50, and it's like, oh my god, somebody's slowing down. So I'm braking. I'm in a Mercedes. Mercedes is one of the best braking systems for cars ever. So I was ready, man. I was actually focused, despite it being after a long day at school and rehearsals. But I was ready, and I was slowing down enough that I knew I wasn't going to hit the car in front of me. And then I was slowing down. I'm just like, I got this. And then I just glance on my rearview mirror. I'm just like, uh-oh. And I just see this huge white truck behind me, and I'm just like, oh god. And it hit me. The truck hit me at like 50 miles an hour. I'm going like 10, and I get knocked forward like 20 feet. And if I hadn't braked again, because my foot was knocked off with the brake pedal, if I had braked again, I would have hit the car in front of me. But I braked, and so the car in front of me drove away. And I'm just like, really? Really? You care? And they apparently didn't. So that's like a hit and run, except they didn't hit me. They caused the hit. And so there's me. Thankfully, I had my seatbelt on. My hands are just shaking. So I get out of the car. I have my phone. My first thought is not to call the police, not call 911. It's to call my mom, because I know my mom will get there faster than the cops will. And she did in the end. She got there within like 5 to 10 minutes. The cops got there like half an hour later. So I call my mom. My hands are just like this. And I'm just like, Mom, oh my god, an accident. My hands are just shaking. Everybody in the truck is okay. There's like 5 people in the truck. And then there's just me. I don't know. Never mind. But nobody's hurt. And I eventually have to go to the ER because my neck is starting to hurt, because I have whiplash now. I do. And that's horrible. It means your neck is completely stiff, and now my shoulders are hurting, and it's just horrible. And then I had prom on Saturday, and so I was just walking around in my prom dress. I just have a stiff neck. I'm just like, hi guys, how are you? But I'm trying to dance like normally, so I think I danced too hard last night because I'm really sore today. And thankfully I did not have to go to church because I spent most of the morning just trying to move my head. And so I figured out I cannot lift my backpack for school. So on Monday, I not only have to be driven to school by my mom. I don't mind that. I also have to have like a rolling backpack or something, like a suitcase or something to roll behind me, because I cannot lift it and put it on my shoulders because it hurts my neck and my shoulders, which are really in pain. And my car is totaled, and I realized something, like when I was in the car after the ER, my mom's driving me, and I realized I started crying when my mom had to brake suddenly because all of a sudden the memory just came back and I'm just like, oh my God. And I started just to cry and my mom's just like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm just like, I'm fine. And I just keep crying. And it happened again today. And my mom's just like, you might have PTSD. And I'm like, I didn't go to the war, Mom. I'm not a veteran. And she's just like, you don't have to be. It's just trauma. And I'm just like, okay, I have PTSD. And so I not only can't drive a car because I can't turn my neck, but also because I might start crying. I might get an emotional breakdown in the middle of driving. So I'm not going to really drive this week, and I hope I get better, but I just got to tell you what happened this week. So this week is going to be very, very busy because it's show week for me. Friday and Saturday we have our performances, and so I'm probably not going to film it because I have family. I have my grandparents coming in on Wednesday to come watch me. So yes, and my hair is like this because I have not washed it since prom. So my promming curls. And so yeah, so insert personal experiences down below because that was fucking scary, man. Okay, so my phone is running out of space on the storage, so I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.